Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. My name is Franchot Johnson Jr., CEO and founder of FJ Squared Mindset Mastery Group. If you're watching this video, please comment, hit the like button, and more importantly, subscribe. This will help me get my message out to more people. Thank you so much. And what we're going to talk about today is two different types of goals. And both of them are paramount in our development. The first one is result-based goals. This is the type of goal that most of us set. We say to ourselves, I want to accomplish this, and then I'll be happy. I'm waiting for my kids to graduate, then I'll be happy. It's thoughts of how much needs to be done. Sometimes that can be overwhelming. What I want to share with you is a different way to look at goals. Look at action-based goals. In other words, the process. What actions do I need to do today? It's just a mind shift. It's a mindset shift. It's tiny steps. Over time, creates lasting results. Just focus on today. What you need to do today, aligned with who you want to become, is the way to win. The most common trait of a successful person is they fell in love with the process. In other words, don't be interested, be obsessed. When I think about that, I think about Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's goal was to be the best basketball player ever. Along the way, along the journey, he won numerous awards. He was MVP, scoring titles, many all-star performances, and it was all based on action, not results. Now, we have to have the result. You have to have the goal. But once you get the goal, you got to put it up on the shelf and build the journey, the process. Sometimes I say it's the squeeze, not the juice. That's what we have to focus on. What is it actually going to take, aligned with who we want to become? When you accomplish a task aligned with a result, you release dopamine. Now, I know that went over a lot of your heads, but dopamine actually is the chemical that is released when we celebrate a win, when we accomplish something that we wanted to accomplish. Now, there's something called positive self-talk. It's a daily reward where we praise ourselves for tiny accomplishments. For example, thank you, God, for allowing me to wake up today. Today, I get an opportunity to do this, that, this, and a third. Whatever it is, reward yourself mentally. Now, this dopamine reinforces your habits because dopamine is actually a motivator. Once you start to feel this boost of happiness and celebration, you'll want it again and again and again and again. That's why guys like Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, they want the ball. They want that shot. What they're really chasing, and they might not even know it, unless a neuropsychologist or scientist told them, They're chasing dopamine. So we have to celebrate every step along the way, along our path, every win. I've learned daily action goals beat big outcome goals, but they're married. You have to start with the outcome and create the action steps. Now, this could take 3 months, 5 years, 10 years. If we were to wait to the end result to get that dopamine shot, most likely we'd quit along the way. We all want instant gratification. But some things, like a healthy life, healthy relationships, a great business, those kind of things take time. So what we have to do is create steps to get that dopamine jolt, to celebrate our win, to be happy along the way. And we'll start to chase that instead of worrying about how long the process is to reach our result goal. We have to focus on the present, the action, and we have to celebrate that daily journey. If you want to have an amazing life, create steps based on who you want to become to create that life. Same goes with a business, a mindset, your health. So what I want to share with you today is a way to hijack instant gratification for growth. That's what we all want. We want to see the results. We want to feel the happiness and the pleasure. But unfortunately, things take time. So being in the present, celebrating each step, in line with our goals for the future. We might be looking at weeks, months, or a year. It's the journey, not the destination. I'm sorry. Now, there's something called core values. I say that's who you want to become. You want to become your core values. So each and every day, you have to follow the right action and celebrate your wins and align it with your core values, who you want to become. Kobe Bryant wanted to become the best basketball player he could be. Along the way, what he got was scoring titles, all-star games, MVPs. He created that through a process, not a one-time result. If you make action habits, it becomes easier. You'll get where you want to be. You have to create happiness and pleasure and wins along the way. Every step, every day, every step of the way. It's as simple as being proud of yourself. Like I said, just for waking up. Every morning I wake up, I thank God. I am so happy that I woke up today because I get another opportunity to become the best version of yourself. I celebrate myself. It's the process, and it feels good. It's the journey, not the destination. Sometimes I say it's the squeeze, not the juice. We need goals. But you have to understand, it has to be coupled with who do I need to be and what do I have to do to accomplish it. The journey is amazing. The squeeze can be better than the juice. Kobe wasn't interested in basketball. He was obsessed. You know, Eric Thomas, one of my mentors, says, you got to want this life as bad as you want to breathe. Imagine that. As bad as you want to breathe. You have to get through the process. You have to have daily action goals. Celebrate to create that dopamine and repeat it every step of the way. All day, every day. Every day, every week, every month, every year. You know, I suggested you guys read the book, Atomic Habits. It talks about tiny goals over time creates massive results. I'm just giving you a little insight on why it does that. It's the dopamine. It's the pleasure. It's the happiness. It's a state of mind. Follow me on YouTube. Follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. FJ Squared Mindset Mastery Group. I appreciate each and every one of you that listens. And I invite you to join me on this happy road to destiny. I'll see you at the top.